Hey y'all, I'm Chris and this is It Worth It, y'all? And I'm going to take you through real quick how we pull tomatoes in and process them when we're not ready to use them just yet. So stick around. We've got our first really good harvest of tomatoes that we're going to use in future recipes. As you can see, we've got some real pretty ones coming in. There's a Brandywine. We've got some Black Beauties in here. We also have some more varieties. Here's a heart-shaped one and some cherries. And so I'm not ready to use these just yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to freeze these. And I want to show you how I do it. So it's when it's time to process it, it's easier. It's less work now, and it's really not a lot of work later because of the process that we use. So, okay, let's get to messing with some tomatoes. So right now, I'm just going to pull, I always weigh all my tomatoes and take a picture of it so I know what the harvest is because I'll forget to write this down. So what I like to do, here's a Brandywine. This Brandywine is, they've cracked because we got a lot of rain. So I'm going to go ahead, how's the light? I'm going to go ahead and harvest this one. We harvested this one, but I'm going to go ahead and process this. And what I like to do, obviously we leave them in the house as long as we can before we box them. So this guy that we picked, he's not ripe. So he's going to go on the counter. And we're going to try to get him to ripen up as best as we can. I'm going to cut off the top part like that so you can see the inside. And that's it. That's literally it. I'm not going to blanch it. I'm not going to put it in. I'm not going to put it in anything special. I'm literally putting it in the bag just like that. What's going to happen, here's another one. See, it's cracked. They've cracked really bad. This is one of the Black Beauties, so I'm going to cut into this like this. That looks okay. Let me see if I can get this core out. See, that looks all right. It's going in the bag. Here's another good one. We're going to cut that off. Look how pretty they are. With these heirloom tomatoes, I try to pull the cores out because I have found that leaving this part on, like this rough part or this hard part on, when it comes out on the other sides, this one's not ripe yet. We're going to put that one on the counter. These fell off. They're going to go on the counter. And I think this one's ready to be bagged. But I have found in the process that when we pull these out of the freezer later, all this other skin slides right off. This does not. So I have learned that we are cutting that part off. And that core is not too terrible. And so this is the part that we're throwing in the bag. The rest of these Brandywines or Black Beauties, they need more time. See, they're just not ready yet. So they're going to go on the counter and hang out for a while. Now, all of these little guys are ready. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how I process these. These two, they need love. They're going to stay on the counter. This guy fell off. Maybe he'll ripen, maybe he won't. Now, here's what's great about these. See this? It's going in the bag. See that? Going in the bag. This one, I cut this off. Going in the bag. This one, going in the bag. So these are Romas and cherries, or some people call them grapes tomatoes. Straight in the bag. You don't need to process anything. Something like this. See the top of it, how it's got a little bit of wrinkle? Let's cut that off. In the bag. This one, I don't like the quality of it. I'm not putting that in the bag. This one, we've got some overripeness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that part off. And guess what? In the bag. So we ended up with all of these tomatoes. and I'm gonna freeze them just like this. You don't need to do anything to them. The best part about this method is when it's time to thaw these out, the skins will slide right off. You can literally go directly into a roaster pan and let it start heating these up. And as these thaw out, the skins will slide right off. You don't need to blanch. You don't need to do anything. You can start making salsa, tomato sauce, whatever you want. If you're going to make a diced tomato or something like that, obviously that's different. But this is how I save time and energy on processing tomatoes before I'm ready to use them. So, hope you found that helpful. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until we see you on the next video, bye y'all. We got tomato season, yay. Finally.